my story, I would definitely say I knew the physical symptoms, but
Mhm.
the insecurity and the self esteem and the confidence hits that happen because the body's changing, or, I don't know if I'm in a room and I'm about to have a hot flash. Maybe I don't want to do that.
Right.
I was
Hmm.
single, so I had concerns about my body image and what are men gonna think, like these, like if I'm
Mm.
dating and I don't have a person who's been with me forever,
Hmm.
like
Hmm.
what are they gonna think about, like all these things in my body that never used to be there but are there
Hmm.
now. And
Mhm.
then I've learned that women who have partners, again, their body's changing, and so they're having the same confidence issues, and they have a partner that they're used to being with. So these other kind of confidence and esteem and those kind of issues start to play a role. And then for women that are working, if they're having brain symptoms like brain fog, can't remember words, can't remember terms, like,
Yeah.
forgetting things, it can
Hmm.
impact their capacity of thinking, can I go to the next level? Can I apply for that
Hmm.
new position? Because they don't think that they have all the faculties
Mhm.
that
Mhm.
they need in order to do that next thing. And
Hmm.
really, the body is just resettling itself,
Yeah.
and you won't be in menopause forever.
Mhm.
Hmm.
And there's research. Dr. Lisa Mosconi has a book called Menopause Brain, and she talks about women who completed that whole perimenopause, menopausal cycle
Mhm.
actually are more contented in their life
Mhm.
after all of that than they were before they started the process. And some of that is the wisdom that they have because they're older and they're wiser, and they don't care as much about what people think, and they're caring about what they think, and they're
Hmm.
caring about what they need, and
Hmm.
they're actually giving themselves what they need, so they now feel more contented in
Hmm.
their life and ready to do whatever the next stage life has for them.
Yeah.
You know what I also heard too? I don't know because you can't always go by Instagram information, but I did hear something where it was it was a doctor of some sort. I can't remember, but it was definitely a doctor. And she was saying that estrogen is like the happy hormone. And so it allows women to um, be more of a people pleaser. When you have higher levels of estrogen, you're
Yes,
more likely to be more of a people pleaser.
that's right.
Then when those levels reduce, then you're not concerned about people pleasing. So
That's
that
true.
can also lead to more happiness, right? Like
Yes.
when you're not worried about always what people are thinking and doing things for other people, you're just like, I don't even care about that anymore. So
Yeah.
I'm happier because I am less worried about making sure that everybody else has what they need. So there's some truth to that then.
There's that, absolutely, that is true. That is it. That's it. That's where people said they have less F's to give,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So we do.
trying to keep it clean. But yeah, so that's what it is that as that estrogen level declines, you're like, all
We
right,
don't care. Mm.
yeah,
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
yeah,
let's. I want to switch gears because there's
okay,
something else that happens in that process that happens to us as we're going through menopause, and that is our sexual desires
okay.
starts to diminish. Our libido changes. So, can we talk a little bit of what happens in the body and why so many women are experiencing that? Because we looked up a statistic one time, and I can't remember the data on that statistics, but it was talking about are women who have gotten divorces. And and there was a percentage of women who had gotten divorces from their husband due to menopause, due to things that was happening to her in menopause, and it separated the relationship because here we got the guy who's confused. He doesn't know what is
Right.
going on. He feels like she's not attracted to him anymore, and
Yes.
then she feels like he doesn't understand. So the contention just keeps compounding, and eventually they're either separated or divorced.